I've been like freezer cooking. I don't know, maybe I'm preparing for something I don't even know is coming.
Good morning, guys. It's bright and early. Just had a meeting with some guys from church, and now, since I'm starting the day early, I'm gonna try to get some little bit of work done before Mary gets up. And I'm trying to think of, you know, I just walked out of the coffee shop where I was meeting with guys. Maybe I'll stay here, work a little bit, and then head home. I'm trying to do a couple things in the mornings. I'm trying to do my prep for the podcast, and then, as you guys know, I'm working on writing, and I find that mornings are a good time for me to write because my brain is clear. You know when your mind is just like thinking of a lot of things and you by default forget things? Well, I think my mind's been a little full the last couple of days because I have both days walked out, turned off the shower, walked out, and realized I forgot to wash the shampoo out of my hair. And so I have to go back in the shower, wash out the shampoo. I feel like I can't think of ever doing that, and I just did it 2 days in a row. I guess I have a lot on my mind. So, I think maybe I just need to get this stuff out of my mind and onto paper. Maybe that's what I need to do. So I'm gonna go get some work done. We'll see you guys later.
Good morning. Here's how today has gone so far. Did the normal morning, woke up, all that. Peter had a meeting at 6 a.m., so he went to that. And I did not wake up at 6 a.m., although I did wake up at 6:30.
I already said hi to them.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, anyway, yeah, so anyway, normal morning stuff, blah, blah, blah. And then we sat down to film a video for some respiratory therapist students. And as I sat down, this was my preparation. But then, once my lungs were warmed up, I was ready to film the video. We had a great time filming it. Hey you guys, I'm Mary Frey. I'm a 30-year-old cystic fibrosis patient, and this is my husband.
Hey, I'm Peter.
That's actually not for YouTube, that's for something different. So, but we had a great time filming it. Then, since I was already up on the 3rd floor for filming, I carried up a few bags of VHS tapes. You guys know that I would prefer it to be in the 90s.
Let's go back to the 90s. Blockbuster, VHS, rewind.
I loved my childhood. I loved the 90s.
I wish that we could stay in the 90s. In the 90s.
And so one way I hold on to the 90s is my VHS tapes.
I wish that we could stay in the 90s.
So, and now I have shelves for them and I just love it. So I organized all of those, and then I've been cooking since then. So I baked the spaghetti squash. I put the other half in the freezer. Yeah, you can just dump that in. Okay. We usually put the sauce and the meat into the baking dish and then bake it all together. But I'm hungry right now, so I don't want to bake it. So we're just gonna put it in here and hopefully that'll be okay.
Yeah.
I've been like freezer cooking. This is the other half of the pound of ground beef. So we're using half here and half I'll put in the freezer for the other part of the spaghetti squash. And what else? I just put the soup base. This is chicken soup base, and then some rotisserie chicken for future soup. And that's the spaghetti squash for the future, and that's another chicken soup base. And those are the vegetables I chopped the other day. So, whenever, I don't know, maybe I'm preparing for something I don't even know is coming. Like maybe I'm gonna have a week where I can't cook. And there it is, it's in the freezer already. Who knows? did the dishes. I'm just like feeling on a roll. I was feeling so tired earlier, and when I was tired, well, I rested a little bit. Then I got up and did the dishes. So I was able to push through it, and that is such an amazing, I'm so amazed what this body can do with Trikafta in my system. So thankful. Cool.
Awesome.
Looks good. I'm gonna grab
A couple bowls or?
Yeah, you can grab some bowls. I'm gonna grab some Parmesan.
Okay.
Do you want anything else on it?
Not for me.
Yeah, we have those tiny mozzarella balls.
That'll be good.
I don't know. Let's see. We do have these tiny mozzarella balls, so we could see if they are good on there, or we can just use Parmesan. Oh my gosh.
Guys, this looks so good. What is, oh my gosh?
I said oh my gosh because my body is so happy to sit still.
Mary loves the blue sky. But okay, let's see what the verdict is.
You gonna try one?
Yeah, I almost feel like it needs to like go underneath the heat and melt a little bit. I feel like that would be pretty good. But let's just try it with it. What do you think?
I don't know. I'm just hungry.
Okay, we're gonna eat.
My timer just about went off that my bread that's been rising for 3 hours is done. But I think that this recipe has to rise for another little bit anyway, so it wouldn't be ready for our spaghetti. But that would have made so much sense.
That would have been good, but this is delicious.
Oh yeah, I also made bread. I mean, I'm just adding to the list of things that I was thankful to accomplish.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what I was talking about. 90s glory. I just love it. Do you see some good movies? Yeah? Uh-huh. Shout out to the favorites. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. That was so magical. We just went outside and Ollie was like running in the rain, and then there was another dog, like our neighbor's dog. We were just like out running in the rain with the dogs, and they both pooped. It was perfect.
Yeah, we were both had our dogs like out like in our front yards because our backyards are muddy because of the rain, and so the dogs played off of each other's energy, and we had a poop party, and it was so great. And
I also had a couple of people come. I've been like on a Facebook Marketplace kick, and also I'm a part of a couple of like free, Facebook free kind of stuff. And so I posted that we had boxes, like moving boxes, and 3 people have come and taken what they wanted, like packing paper and that sort of thing. Yes. So it's just like, yes, it feels so good to not only get it out of the house, but know that the boxes are gonna be used again. And we got our boxes used, so they are just like living their life. And now we're going to bake this bread.
Bake some bread, bake some bread, bake some bread.
I was feeling way exhausted and really pink-cheeked about it. And then I went out in the rain, and then that like cured me. It was awesome. And I made another batch.
Okay, guys. Whoa. Here are Mary's rolls. It was smoky when I opened the oven, but look at these rolls Mary made. They look delicious. Amazing.
All right, we're at the end of the night. We have barely anything left in us except one bun taste test. So here, do you want to pull it up to the camera so we can all see the texture?
Okay, here we go. It's nice and got a nice cross with a nice brokenness. Oh yeah, look at that, honey. It's nice and fluffy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Looks good to me.
Should we taste it?
Yeah, you want to try?
Oh, 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 oh,
Oh.
oh.
Did you tell them that Harry's going to the vet tomorrow?
No, I did not tell them. tomorrow, Harry has his second tryout for echocardiogram school.
His second tryout for heart disease.
Yeah, so basically, they need to get a better look at his heart. They barely got any luck when they did the echo a couple of weeks ago. And so they prescribed some medication, give him 1 pill tonight, 1 pill before we go tomorrow. And hopefully it will lessen his anxiety. He wasn't, as you remember, they said he wasn't having it with the echo, and they need to be able to see his heart. And so we're gonna start with this gabapentin as a pre-med, and then if they need further sedation, they talk to a cardiologist, so they have exactly what to do for somebody with a heart.
She said they feel really confident that they have a plan.
Yeah.
So
that's good. I'm feeling like kind of worried about it. Yeah.
It's really good.
Good.
I love it.
I'm afraid they're gonna be like rock hard tomorrow. But they're still a bit gummy.
A little bit, yeah.
I'll learn. But yeah, so we'll be heading to the vet early in the morning, and we'll take you guys with us.
And?
I'll probably be crying, but he'll be okay.
For sure.
But we'll miss out on those 3 hours of snuggling with him. Anyway, as always,
we'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Ollie boy. Go say good night to you, bud. Good night, buddy. And good night to the hair man by the fire.